This morning I'd like to introduce to you the chairman of the Parents Annual Giving Drive this year, Gerald Duhon.
Father didn't mention I'm from the class of '85. Father McGinn's second favorite class. You need to ask him which class is his favorite. So that'll be a question he can field today. You know what I love more than anything? It's the reaction I get when I tell people I went to Jesuit High School. That I came here, graduated from here, and I'm a Blue Jay, and I'm still active in my school. I love the reaction. Overwhelmingly positive. Occasionally jealous, but overwhelmingly positive is the reaction that I get. And you know why? It's because Jesuit is still relevant. It's still a force here in our community and the way we move through New Orleans. That's part of the reason I accepted this role. When Father Fitzgerald asked me, he asked if I would take on this drive as a chairman, and that's part of the reason. I want to see Jesuit stay relevant. The roles that I've played as a student, as an alum, as a parent, and now as a chair of the Parents Annual Giving Drive is a great honor for me, but it helps me keep this school relevant. Think about that for a minute. That's why Jesuit is Jesuit. If we weren't who we are, then we wouldn't get that reaction. You wouldn't get that reaction when you put your uniform on, or you wouldn't get that reaction when you tell people where you go. To me, our success really goes around stability. The school is as stable today as it was 30 years ago when I was here. One could argue that it's as stable as 90 years ago when we moved into this facility. Stability is the key, and that key comes from playing those roles. The faculty plays its role, the moderators play their role, coaches play their role. Alumni play their role. What about your role? You have the most important role as a student. There's only one student body here. That's it. You've got one bite at the apple. One time to be a senior. One time to be a junior. One time to be a sophomore, freshman, 8th grader. You're the student body right now. You're the caretaker of Jesuit. You're it. I was there 30 years ago. It's not my turn anymore. I can't do it. I can help you and support you make this place great, but you have to do it. And it's not always in the obvious ways, like when our football team steps on the field in Ponchatoula tonight. That'll be a public way. Or when our band steps on the field and performs. Or when our national champion quiz bowl team competes. What about in the classroom? What about when you don't feel like paying attention? I have those times. What about when you're doing homework and no one's looking? Because you see, when you excel in your role as a student, you're representing Jesuit. You're making me proud. You're making the community proud. You are the caretakers. Your parents are playing a real important role right now in supporting you. They're giving to this Parents Annual Giving Drive. They're making Jesuit stay Jesuit. Who we are and what we've been, and hopefully where we'll be 30 years from now, when perhaps your sons are here, standing at assembly and doing this. For me, tell your parents thanks. If they've participated, thank you. If they haven't and they're considering it, tell them thanks for their consideration. But that's what's keeping Jesuit Jesuit as we go. I love getting that reaction. I want to continue to get that reaction. You're going to love getting that reaction. Let's keep our school the way it is. Blue Jays, this concludes this morning's assembly. Have a great day.